Looking for games that tell unforgettable stories? Whether you want emotional depth, pulse-pounding action, or mind-bending mysteries, these titles have you covered. Dive into some of the best story-driven games ever created and discover why they've left such a lasting impact on players worldwide. This game starts with a warning. It doesn't hold your hand. And trust me, you'll appreciate that as you uncover the mystery of Ethan Carter. You're Paul Prospero, a detective with a knack for the paranormal, wandering through a hauntingly beautiful open world. The narrative is fragmented, but piecing it together is part of the thrill. The best part? The ending hits like a freight train. Emotional, unexpected, and unforgettable. The lush visuals and ambient soundtrack only deepen the immersion, making it feel like you're solving a true work of art. If Twin Peaks and a Kafka novel had a video game baby, it'd be Kentucky Route Zero. This surreal, episodic journey through America's backroads is a critique of capitalism, a celebration of art, and a haunting exploration of debt and despair. Each act unfolds with dreamlike logic, blending magical realism with grounded themes of hardship. The dialogue feels like poetry. The visuals are minimalist yet striking, and the story? It'll stick with you long after the credits roll. You'll find yourself questioning what's real, what's metaphorical, and honestly, does it even matter? Ah, the Wyoming wilderness. The sunsets are stunning, the forests are serene, and your only companion is a snarky voice on the other side of a walkie-talkie. Firewatch nails the art of storytelling by weaving mystery and human connection into a tale about isolation and trust. You play as Henry, a fire lookout who strikes up a relationship with his supervisor Delilah through witty and emotional banter. As you unravel the secrets of the forest, you'll find yourself reflecting on your own choices. Pro tip, don't go in expecting action. This is a slow burn, and it's all the better for it. And remember, not everything needs a neat resolution. Sometimes ambiguity is the point.
Great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore.
Imagine The Breakfast Club, but with more ghosts. Oxenfree's charm lies in its dialogue system, which feels so natural you'll forget you're playing a game. The story of a group of teens uncovering a supernatural mystery on an abandoned island is both chilling and heartfelt. What sets it apart is the way it handles relationships and consequences. The supernatural radio mechanics add a layer of spookiness, and the branching narrative means every playthrough reveals something new. And let's be real, the sarcastic banter between the characters is pure gold.
Friends do this for my own peace of mind.
Few games turn storytelling into an art quite like Edith Finch. You're exploring a house filled with memories of a cursed family, and each chapter lets you step into the shoes of a different relative. The stories range from whimsical to gut-wrenching, and the variety in gameplay keeps things fresh. One minute you're flying a kite, the next you're living out a surreal metaphor for mental illness. The creativity on display is staggering, and the emotional weight is profound. Just make sure you have tissues nearby. This one's a tearjerker. Seriously, you'll cry, and it's okay. We all did.
It went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an...
Ever wanted to be a detective with a side of existential crisis? Disco Elysium lets you do just that. Its story is as much about solving a murder as it is about figuring out who you are. The dialogue is sharp, the characters are unforgettable, and the world building is top-notch. You can play as a hard-boiled investigator or a philosophical mess. And the game's internal dialogue system, where your thoughts argue with you, is a masterpiece of writing. Plus, you can choose to be a total disaster and still progress the story. Who knew self-destruction could be so compelling? Stephen King meets Twin Peaks in this psychological thriller about a writer battling darkness. Literally. Alan Wake's story is gripping, with twists and turns that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. The episodic format makes it feel like a TV series, and the atmosphere? Deliciously creepy. The use of light as both a weapon and a narrative device is genius, adding layers to the gameplay. Grab a flashlight, you're gonna need it. And pro tip, you start seeing shadowy figures in real life, maybe take a break.
Your
hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form?
Silent Hill 2 has long been celebrated as a cornerstone of psychological horror in gaming. And now, with its recent remaster, it's back and better than ever. The enhanced graphics and updated audio design breathe new life into the fog-drenched town, making every eerie shadow and haunting melody even more immersive. The remaster stays faithful to the original's heart-wrenching story of James Sunderland as he searches for his deceased wife in a town that mirrors his own psyche. With improved mechanics and stunning visuals, this remaster is the perfect way for newcomers to experience the terror and for longtime fans to revisit one of the greatest horror stories in gaming history. If you thought the original was haunting, just wait until you see it in glorious high definition. The nightmares have never looked so good. Think of this as a love letter to slasher movies. The Quarry puts you in charge of a group of teens trying to survive a night of horrors. It's campy, it's tense, and it's packed with choices that actually matter. Each character's fate is in your hands, and the story unfolds based on your decisions. The branching narrative is ambitious, offering a staggering number of endings. And let's be honest, there's something cathartic about watching teens make terrible choices. Unless, of course, you're the one making them.
Died in a fire a few years back. She haunts the woods looking for her lost.
What does it mean to be human? Detroit Become Human tackles that question through the eyes of 3 androids in a near-future world. The branching narrative is incredibly ambitious, with countless choices that shape the story. Kara's journey as a caregiver, Connor's role as a conflicted investigator, and Marcus's fight for freedom intertwine in a way that feels both epic and personal. It's thought-provoking, emotional, and visually stunning. Plus, who doesn't love a good robot revolution? Just don't blame me if you end up sobbing over an android.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
Uncharted 2 is a masterclass in cinematic storytelling and action-packed gameplay. The narrative takes place on a globe-trotting adventure filled with intrigue, betrayal, and high-stakes treasure hunting. At its core is Nathan Drake, a witty and resourceful protagonist whose journey is as personal as it is thrilling. The game's standout set pieces, such as the iconic train sequence and a tense climb up a collapsing building, showcase unparalleled creativity in level design. Uncharted 2 seamlessly blends character-driven moments with adrenaline-fueled action, ensuring players are emotionally invested from start to finish. With its gripping story and unforgettable characters, this game raised the bar for action-adventure storytelling. Step into the shoes of Detective Cole Phelps in post-World War II Los Angeles, solving crimes ranging from petty thefts to chilling murders. What makes LA Noire unique is its interrogation system, where reading facial expressions and catching lies play a crucial role in unraveling the truth. The game captures the noir aesthetic perfectly, blending a gritty narrative with moral dilemmas. Every case tells a compelling story, and as you uncover corruption within the LAPD, you'll find yourself questioning what justice truly means. The painstakingly recreated 1940s Los Angeles is as much a character as Phelps himself, immersing you in a world where every detail matters.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Life is Strange is the coming-of-age story you didn't know you needed. You play as Max Caulfield, a photography student with the ability to rewind time. The narrative tackles heavy themes like friendship, loss, and self-discovery, all while unraveling a gripping mystery involving a missing classmate. Max's relationship with her childhood friend Chloe is the emotional core of the game, and their bond is tested through the choices you make. The butterfly effect is in full force here, as every decision alters the course of events. With its heartfelt writing, gorgeous art style, and unforgettable characters, Life is Strange will leave you contemplating your own life choices long after the credits roll.
Filter on it right before I post it all over social medias. Now, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Set sail in the golden age of piracy as Edward Kenway, a roguish pirate-turned-assassin. Black Flag's story is as much about swashbuckling adventures as it is about personal growth and loyalty. Edward's journey from self-serving pirate to a man with purpose is captivating, and the supporting cast, including historical figures like Blackbeard, adds depth to the narrative. The naval combat and open-world exploration are seamlessly woven into the story, creating a sense of freedom and discovery. Whether you're uncovering secrets of the Assassin Brotherhood or plundering a Spanish galleon, Black Flag delivers an unforgettable tale of redemption and high seas adventure. If you're a fan of the Uncharted series, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is the perfect game for you. Combining action-packed treasure hunts, ancient mysteries, and nail-biting puzzles, this title captures the essence of Indiana Jones' cinematic charm. While it's currently only available on PC and Xbox, the game is slated for a PS5 release soon, meaning even more players can dive into the adventure. The witty dialogue and clever narrative twists are a delightful nod to Indy's legacy, while the gameplay feels fresh and engaging. Whether you're deciphering cryptic maps or escaping death-defying traps, every moment is a thrill. It's a must-play for anyone who loves exploring ancient ruins with a whip in hand and a sense of humor intact. Few games can match the storytelling prowess of The Witcher 3. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating a morally gray world filled with political intrigue, heartbreaking quests, and unforgettable characters. The main storyline, centered around Geralt's search for his adopted daughter Ciri, is both epic and deeply personal. But what truly sets the game apart are its side quests, which often rival the main plot in depth and emotion. The choices you make have far-reaching consequences, shaping the world around you in meaningful ways. With its rich lore, complex characters, and breathtaking open world, The Witcher 3 is a storytelling triumph that raises the bar for RPGs. Would you kindly explore the underwater dystopia of Rapture? Bioshock's narrative is a masterclass in blending gameplay with storytelling. The themes of free will, morality, and power are woven into every aspect of this game, creating an experience that's as thought-provoking as it is haunting. The iconic twist midway through the game is a moment that still resonates with players, forcing them to question their own agency within the narrative. Rapture itself is a character. Its crumbling Art Deco architecture tell a story of ambition and hubris. With its atmospheric setting and philosophical undertones, Bioshock is a game that demands to be experienced. This post-apocalyptic tale of survival and human connection is widely regarded as one of the best stories in gaming. Joel and Ellie's journey is filled with heart-pounding action and emotional gut punches. The relationship between the two evolves from reluctant partnership to a bond that feels as real as any in fiction. The game itself doesn't shy away from tough themes, exploring the lengths people will go to protect those they love. Each chapter reveals more about the world's bleak reality, yet moments of hope and beauty shine through. The Last of Us isn't just a story, it's an emotional journey that stays with you long after the credits roll. Step into the boots of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw grappling with loyalty, morality, and the fading Wild West. Red Dead Redemption 2's narrative is sprawling and deeply personal, with a cast of characters that feel like family. Arthur's struggle to reconcile his violent past with his desire for redemption forms the heart of the story. The game's world is breathtakingly detailed, immersing you in a living, breathing frontier. From hunting legendary animals to bonding with your horse, every interaction feels meaningful. The emotional weight of Arthur's journey, combined with the game's masterful storytelling, makes Red Dead Redemption 2 an unforgettable experience. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not just about high-octane car chases and chaos. It is also a narrative tour de force that expertly weaves the lives of three very different protagonists. Michael, Franklin, and Trevor are more than just characters. They're flawed, layered, and endlessly compelling individuals whose stories intersect in unpredictable ways. The game's satirical take on American society, coupled with its sprawling open world of Los Santos, provides a playground for both thrilling action and meaningful storytelling. Whether you're planning a heist, navigating tense interpersonal drama, or just soaking in the vibrant world, GTA 5 ensures every moment feels consequential. Few games balance humor, intensity, and narrative ambition so seamlessly. It's no wonder this title remains a benchmark for open-world storytelling. Whether you're into action, mystery, or heartfelt narratives, there's something here for everyone. You can find links to these incredible games in the description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite story-driven game in the comments. Until next time, happy gaming.